Welcome back to Live Alive, your go-to home for the hottest and most exciting updates on the Reds. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest content. Liverpool agree Isak transfer. Liverpool have now reached a deal to sign Newcastle striker Alexander Isak, with the two clubs striking an agreement on a fee of £125 million. Talks over a move for Isak were renewed in the build-up to deadline day, after Newcastle's signing of German striker Nick Woltemade. The Northeast club gave encouragement for Liverpool to present a new offer, having communicated their willingness to do business at around £130 million. Liverpool have finally agreed a deal worth £125 million for the Sweden international, with The Athletic's David Ornstein among those to report. This will allow Isak to undergo a medical with the Premier League champions on Monday, and all being well a British record transfer will be announced before the 7 p.m. deadline. Isak has already agreed personal terms on a 6-year contract with Liverpool, having long made clear to Newcastle his desire to join Arne Slot's side. It means these final steps are a mere formality for player and club, with Isak set to be unveiled as the latest in a busy summer of signings at Anfield. Liverpool's pursuit of Isak has been the story of the summer, and a month after their first bid of £110 million was rejected, they have finally landed their priority centre-forward target. Those weeks between that initial offer and the eventual agreement saw frustrations boil over, with the player himself releasing a statement on Instagram accusing Newcastle of breaking promises. Newcastle refuted Isak's claims and insisted that they would allow their number 14 to leave if their conditions for a sale were met, a reality they did not foresee. That has clearly changed now, with Liverpool expected to announce Isak in the coming hours and likely hand their new most expensive signing ever, the coveted number 9 shirt. Liverpool had already broken their transfer record with the £116 million signing of Florian Wirtz earlier in the summer, but the figures involved in this new deal eclipse those involved with that agreement with Bayer Leverkusen. Isak will join an attack also including Mohamed Salah, Hugo Ekitike, Cody Gakpo, Federico Chiesa and teenager Rio Ngumoha. Chelsea ready to hijack Liverpool deal. Chelsea are reportedly plotting a shock move to beat Liverpool to the signing of Crystal Palace captain Marc Guehi. Court Offside reports that the Blues have re-entered the picture as they feel there is a chance to stop the English centre-back from heading to Anfield. He is thought to be open to leaving Selhurst Park if his club can agree on a deal to sell him with his contract up next summer. Liverpool have held talks with Palace over a deal for Guehi, although they failed with a £35 million bid for the England international on Saturday. The Eagles counter-proposed this offer by asking for £5 million in add-ons and a 10% sell-on clause. The delay in an agreement has opened the door for Chelsea to pounce amid the injury issues Enzo Maresca is dealing with in defence. The Italian tactician will be without Levi Colwill for a significant period, and he's made it clear he feels a new centre-back is required. Guehi began his career at Chelsea, progressing through the West Londoners' ranks before joining their senior team. But he was unable to secure consistent game time and opted to join Palace in the summer of 2021, where he has since grown into a leader for the South London side. The Eagles skipper was colossal in Oliver Glasner's FA Cup triumph last season as they booked their place in European competition. He was also excellent in a 1-0 win over Liverpool in the Community Shield earlier this month. Chelsea are said to have made an approach in recent days, but a deal for their former academy player is complicated. He is expected to depart Selhurst Park, whether that's this summer or next, and there's a good chance the Blues will rival Slot's Merseysiders for his signature if a deal isn't sorted by Monday's deadline. Arne Slot blown away by unbelievable Dominik Szoboszlai. Arne Slot hailed unbelievable Dominik Szoboszlai as the embodiment of what a Liverpool player should be after his stunning free kick beat Arsenal at Anfield on Sunday. In a game devoid of chances, it was Szoboszlai who settled it the way of the Premier League champions as they beat last year's runners-up 1-0 to maintain their 100% start to the campaign to head into the international break as leaders. Slot said the uneventful match might usually have ended in a draw, but he praised Szoboszlai for his goal and his all-round display as the Hungary captain once more played out of position at right back. If we play this game 10 times more in the same fashion, then I think it is 8 times a draw. We win it 1 and Arsenal win it 1, the Reds head coach said. It was an uneventful game, which is sometimes positive as well because both teams are really good in rest defense and defending. but I think normally Arsenal and this are able to create more chances. But it also tells you something about the structure and the amount of discipline both teams have without the ball. Then you need a moment of magic that we got from Dominic. That resulted in us winning it, which normally would have been a draw. I don't think he changed at all in the first few games compared to what he did last season. I think he has always been a player that understands what a Liverpool player should look like. If you wear the shirt, you should always give everything, no matter what position you play. As a midfielder, he is always the first to track back, to press high, and today I don't think he did anything wrong. He was unbelievable in a position he has only played 2 or 3 times in his life. So that tells you a lot about his mentality. He played really well, as he has played so well as an attacking midfielder as well. Dominic Szoboszlai shouts out Trent Alexander-Arnold after brilliant free kick. After the 1-0 win over Arsenal, Szoboszlai spoke to the media about his sublime performance and gave a shout out to Alexander-Arnold. "I was confident in myself, so I tried the free kick, and, yeah, finally," Szoboszlai said. "It's just a long time coming, when you practice all the time." Now, to be honest, I should mention Trent because, as you know, he was taking the free kicks because obviously he has an unbelievable shot. But, yeah, finally I could have my chance, he finished. For years, Alexander-Arnold was the primary free kick taker for Liverpool, scoring some of his most memorable goals in a red shirt. The England international then bid farewell to Merseyside this summer to join Real Madrid, leaving the door open for Szoboszlai to step up in his absence. Arteta: "I think we deserved more." Dominic Szoboszlai produced a rabbit out of the hat with an excellent 30-yard free kick to swing the result the Reds' way, despite us enjoying the better of the game in the opening hour and forcing Alisson into a couple of decent stops. At that point, Mikel was thinking that the game would be decided by something noteworthy, but unfortunately the home side produced the defining moment as we tasted a league defeat on the road for the first time since November. "We're disappointed with the result. I think we deserved more," he reflected. "I think the team showed a lot of good things throughout the game, a lot of dominance in a place where that is very, very difficult to do. I think we elevated the game to standards that were really high. They did it for a period of 15 to 20 minutes in the second half, and then there were no margins, so the game was going to be decided whether with an individual error that didn't happen, or with a magic moment. Unfortunately, they delivered through Szoboszlai taking an incredible free kick that gave them the game." That's all for today from Live Alive. Thanks for watching, Reds fans. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you'll always be the first to catch the latest Liverpool news and updates. See you in the next video.